I'm Anil Kumar. We are learning how to solve quadratic equations. The question here is solve each equation in two different ways. We are given x plus 2 whole square equals to x plus 2, and we have 9x squared plus 3 equals to 6x plus 2. You can actually pause the video and solve these equations in two different ways, right? Now let us see what are the two different ways which you could apply to solve such equations. Okay. One way is we can just expand, bring all the terms together and then simplify. So let us expand and bring all the terms together. X plus 2 whole square gives us x square plus 2 times ab, that is 4x, plus 2 square, which is 4, bringing x plus 2 on the left side. Let me first rewrite by expanding only. Now we'll bring them to left. So we have x square plus 4x plus 4 minus x minus 2 equals to 0, and then we have x square, and the equation is 4x minus x is 3x, right? So plus 3x and plus 4 minus 2 is plus 2 equals to 0. So that becomes the equation which you can solve, right? So this equation could be solved by factoring or by applying the quadratic formula, correct? So that is how you could solve it. Let us we can continue with this equation here. So let me write it down on the right side and solve it. So at this stage we are looking for product of two numbers to be 2 and sum to be 3, right? So those two numbers are 2 and 1. So we could write this as x plus 2 times x plus 1 equals to 0, and that is 0 when each factor could be equated to 0. So x plus 2 equals to 0 means x equals to minus 2, and x plus 1 equals to 0 means x equals to minus 1. So we get two solutions, and our solutions are x equals to minus 2 and minus 1. Okay? So that is one way of solving. Now let us look into alternate method. Now alternate method is kind of interesting. What you observe here is x plus 2 and x plus 2 are kind of common, right? So instead of opening the brackets, I'll just bring x plus 2 as one term to the left side. Then see what do we get. We get x plus 2 whole square minus x plus 2, right? I'm just putting it in brackets as one term. I'm bringing the whole thing to the left side, so the right side is 0. Now we can take x plus 2 common. So if I take x plus 2 common, I get x plus 2 from here. This is x plus 2 times x plus 2. So we get x plus 2 here and minus 1, since we have already factored this, correct? So this could be written as x plus 2 times x plus 2 minus 1 is 1. So we get x plus 1 equals to 0, and that also is kind of similar to our previous solution. So we get two answers, x equals to minus 2 and x equals to minus 1. You get the idea. This is a very efficient way of doing it. So whenever you get a chance to factor, always apply factoring, correct? So that is how you should be solving such an equation. Now let's do the next one. Now as you know, you could actually bring all the terms together and then factor. So we will do both the methods now. One is 9x squared plus 3, bringing all the terms, minus 6x minus 2 equals to 0. That means 9x squared minus 6x plus 1 equals to 0. We are looking for a product of 9, right? And sum of minus 6. So those two numbers are 3, right? And this is also perfect square. 1 square, this is 3x whole square. This is minus 2 times 1 times 3. So we could factor this and write this as 3x minus 1 whole square, right? So that is how you could factor, and now you know the solution. X is equals to, this factor equals to 0 when x is equals to 1 over 3. So that becomes your solution, correct? So that is how you could do it.